Good day, Ma'am Quevedo, and to our fellow classmates. I am Haname E. Jongay, and this is my partner.
Yana Dominic R. Lavarez.
And for today, we are going to discuss and provide more information and more specific explanation about the first 5 laboratory procedures. So bear with us and listen carefully.
Rules to follow. Wear complete cooking outfit. Laboratory gown must be clean, neat-looking, and not crumpled or torn. Hairnet cap and closed shoes. Chef must wear the correct protective clothing in the food areas at all times, as this will help to ensure that any contaminants carried in normal clothing, such as the pet's hair or dirt, do not contaminate the food. Wash hands and arms with soap and water before and after the laboratory activity. To be free from microorganisms, washing your hands frequently with soap and water is an easy way to prevent germs from spreading around your kitchen while handling and preparing foods. Remove rings, bracelets, and wristwatches. Heat and cleaning products can damage your jewelry. Rings and bracelets can also trap bit of raw food, which may harbor bacteria and contaminate other ingredients. Dark-colored nail polish is not allowed. Wearing lots of layers or dark colors may increase the risk of contamination by toxins. The reason for this is that when someone wears nail polish, they are more likely to touch something with dirty hands without realizing it or not being able to see where their hands have touched due to the colors of their nails. This means that there could be bacteria on your nails from earlier in the day, which you then put in your body by touching vegetables or eating food with those same fingers. Bringing your own hand towel can keep your hands clean and dry all the time while cooking.
Always observe the cleanliness and sanitation. It is important to always observe the cleanliness and sanitation of a kitchen laboratory because a laboratory is a potentially hazardous environment that needs attention. Laboratory cleanliness affects the accuracy of the lab findings. The member and the sanitation personnel are accountable for lab safety. Untidy and crowded workspaces might stress out the ones who uses the laboratory. And here's why lab cleanliness and sanitation are important. First, it will provide accurate results. Incorrect results aren't the only thing that may come from a dirty lab. Lab equipment, particularly glassware, must be cleaned thoroughly after each use. Laboratory result may be influenced by a number of factors, including the residue of prior tests, humidity, and even dust. A lot of time and effort might be lost as a consequence of this. Second, it will avoid contaminations. Some samples used in the test are kept in a controlled environment in order to ensure the highest possible quality of findings. As a result, the samples must be kept in a sterile, dust-free area that prevents them from being contaminated by other samples. Third, in order to comply with the safety regulations due to the potentially hazardous nature of laboratory environments, stringent health and safety regulations are in place. Health and safety regulations require a regular sanitation and cleaning. Fourth, it will improve the work efficiency. It's important to keep in mind that a lab's cleanliness and sanitation can have an impact on the results of any given activity. Unordered lab space may boost productivity by eliminating the time wasted searching for misplaced bottles and other equipments. Last but not the least, it will save money. Proper lab cleanliness may reduce equipment costs. Untidy and disorganized labs cost more. Broken equipment and spilled ingredients waste money. Contaminants may impact experiment accuracy, requesting repeats. Findings and reagents or equipment might delay on reaction. It slows workflow and reduces workplace productivity.
Utilize the cooking tools properly. Basic tools such as correctly fitting pot holders and the correct knives will make it safer for the cooks to prepare meals in the kitchen without risking injuries. The use of the right tools is also crucial in making sure that the food is cooked properly so it is safe to consume. Weight and measure all the food items before and after cooking to make diet computations easier. Weighing food is also a good way to keep portion in check and be more aware of the portion sizes.
Clean and clear cooking area, sinks, tables, and working preparations areas before leaving the laboratory. Before leaving the laboratory, make sure that all of the cooking areas, sinks, tables, and working preparation spaces have been well cleaned and that there is no trace of any contamination that might potentially be left behind. A cluttered work area may conceal risks such as contaminated sharps, infectious materials, and even undiscovered hazards, particularly if there are supplies that are not labeled properly. Additionally, laboratory spaces need to be dusted on a regular basis to make sure that laboratory is thoroughly clean for the next usage.
Always remember that following rules keeps you safe and unharmed. Thank you for listening.